Good evening, everyone. Tonight we are making for dinner turkey burgers, great turkey burgers with a Tazakki sauce. And we're going to have a side of sweet potato fries. And so what we're going to use for those turkey burgers, I'm just going to let you know what we're putting into it. And then we make a sauce on the side. So we're going to first start with our ground turkey. Excuse me, my voice has been going on and off all day. So I have two different turkey recipes, turkey burger recipes I've gotten from Pinterest. I've done these for the last few years, but I take what I like in each and I kind of combine those two together. So what we're going to start off with is our ground turkey breast. Now this is one of my kids' favorite recipes and my husband's, and he usually doesn't like ground turkey, so we've done it with sloppy joe and then the turkey burgers, but that's about as far as he will go with that. So we're doing a pound of the ground turkey. I got sometimes I just season to taste, which you guys know I do that a lot too. But I actually have the recipes up right now, so I can do and teach you guys the average amount of what goes into them. So there's our ground turkey. And now we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of sun-dried tomatoes. And I just chopped those up. And then a 1/4 cup, you can do a 1/4 cup of minced red onion. I usually don't like chopped raw onion, so I tend to go for onion powder. So I'm just gonna season to taste with our onion powder. And then the recipe calls for 2 ounces of frozen spinach. Now you can do a cup if it's frozen, or you can just do the 2 ounces if it is unfrozen. Sometimes I just get the bagged spinach, then I don't need to deal with the straining it or not. This time I did the boxed spinach. I put it in the oven after I took it out of the package, 7.5 minutes, and then you need to strain it and let it cool for a little bit. So I use paper towels and keep doing it until all the juices come out. And so, since it was cooked, now we have 2 ounces of the spinach, and it's chopped spinach. So I'm adding the 2 ounces of chopped spinach. And now we need a 1/4 cup of crumbled feta. Now I have 4 ounces here, and this usually I just put this in there. So this is feta cheese, and this is already crumbled. So you do a 1/4 cup, which most of the time it's this small one. And then we have a teaspoon of dried oregano. So let me grab my teaspoon real quick. Alright, I'm just going to use our metal teaspoon. I don't have to go chase after the other one. So I'm just going to do it over the bowl in case any come out. Oh, Lordy. My brain just lost. Okay, so a teaspoon of dried oregano, I try to level it sometimes. And you can use a measuring spoon if you want, or just this. So a teaspoon of that. And then we do a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. So I have some garlic powder. You can use your measuring spoon or just estimate. I kind of estimate the garlic powder. About a 1/4 teaspoon. Okay. And a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I like my pink Himalayan salt. So I'm gonna estimate that 1/4 teaspoon. Okay, and then we're gonna do a tablespoon of vegetable oil. Grab that also. Okay. Now, you guys, that is the mixture for the turkey burger. So I just have this fork. Now, if you have not, I prefer these to get done on the grill usually, but I think we might end up having to do it on the stovetop later. Unless my lovely husband wants to freeze his butt off outside this tonight. So, I'm going to just mix this all up. And I'll make the patties with you guys. And then, obviously, you guys don't need to sit and watch them get cooked, but I'll show later what it all comes out to be. Would you like to barbecue these, or you want me to stovetop them?
Stovetop.
Okay.
They fall through on barbecue before it takes a while.
All right, so it looks like we're stovetopping. So I'm gonna mix this a little bit more. And it's really colorful and pretty. That's what I like to do about these. Okay, guys, so it's mixed up. Now, one of the things I like to add to this is from my other recipe, is the Worcestershire sauce. And I'm probably saying that wrong, but that's okay. That's how we work around here. So, I just kind of drizzle it just a little bit. And then I mix it up again. Now, you don't have to add the sauce if you don't want to, but I like to. This also was a fan meal when I had my dad came to visit with my nephew and stepmom, and they liked this turkey burger as well. So, I got it all mixed up. Now, we grab another plate really quick. One sec. Okay. So what we're going to do here, I call it the Rachel Ray ball, because I learned this on Rachel Ray's show. So if you don't have one of those hamburger patty utensils to make the patties, you roll the meat, ground beef, turkey, whatever you have. And I'm sure this would be fine with ground chicken also. So, roll it in a ball. And when it's gonna be in the bowl, you're gonna divide it. You can divide it into 4, which we do. We have a family of 5, but not all of us eat. But so you have 4 divisions. So then look, there you go. And now I just roll it in and make a patty. So take the next section. There we go. Oops, there we go. Now my last one always ends up being a little bit bigger. I don't know why. So I end up getting a small little one and then a bigger one again. So it technically makes 5 when I end up dividing it. Every time, I don't know why though. Here we go. And then we got another one. Last one. Okay. Plate those up and then I'll cook them in a bit. And I should be preheating the oven or deciding if I want to air fry the sweet potatoes right now, but we are going to move on, so 1 second. It's kind of scattered around here today, and I did forget a bowl. Okay. Okay, gonna grab this bowl tonight. And now we are going to make the sauce. So we're moving on to the sauce, and I left the water running. Okay. Now the sauce, we're gonna do a 1/2 cup of plain Greek yogurt. This one was the cheapest one at the time that we went, so that's what we're rolling with. Okay, I do a 1/2 cup. We'll use our other measuring cup that we had. Actually, I'm gonna rinse this out really quick. Okay, here's our measuring cup. Open this. Let me mix the top of it. Okay. The sauce to me is the best part of this turkey burger. So 1/2 cup of plain Greek yogurt. Okay. I'm gonna put this in our bowl. Now we're gonna do, there goes my voice again, everyone. Okay, and now we're going to do a tablespoon of the lemon juice. Let's mix up so I don't have to do less dishes here. So we're going to do, now I just have this one. Now this has been messed with our kids a million times, so we lost the top and it's hard to squeeze out now. So this might take a little bit longer than normally. Now you can use fresh lemon if you want, or this is so pathetic. I have to deal with this every time. Anyways, I will add this later, so I don't waste your guys' time any longer on here. So that's a tablespoon of lemon juice. And then 1/8 teaspoon of garlic powder. Now eyeball this again. Okay. And 1/8 teaspoon of dill. So I have some dill weed here. So I'm going to eyeball 1/8 teaspoon. Now you don't have to eyeball your stuff. You guys can actually measure it, but what we're rolling with today. And then 1/8 teaspoon of salt. Come on. A little bit more than I wanted. Okay. Now, so this is what it's looking like so far. Now, this is another thing, let me scoop some of it out, that I added from the other recipe. Now, this current recipe says you slice cucumber and you can put it on top of your burger when you're done. What I do is I have shredded cucumber. I shredded it myself. And then I add about a half or so cup, give and take what you want to add to it, of the cucumber. And I add that to the sauce. And now we're going to mix that up. Now this sauce chills in the fridge. So while you're making the burgers, excuse me, my son's using the ice cube right now. This chills in the fridge while you're making your burgers, the french fries are cooking, or whatever other side you prefer. And then when your burger is done, which we have some, I defrosted these, looks like someone got into them earlier. But these are some butter hamburger buns. Use whatever buns you want. And so this is what the sauce is looking like. See if you guys. So that's gonna chill. I'm gonna plastic wrap, put it in the fridge. So that is our turkey burger lemon dill yogurt sauce, or also known as Tazakki sauce. And then we have the turkey burgers. So watch out for the next video and subscribe or follow. And I hope you enjoyed this. I haven't done a full-on cooking for a while other than a quick, here you go, look at this and what we're doing. So hope you enjoyed that and have a good night.